Hello my friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to crochet this beautiful and very simple beanie hat. This hat is a bottom-up hat and we first make the brim of that and then start the body. The body of this hat is made by repeating only 2 rounds, and all you need to do is single crochet and cluster stitch. I made that for a large size, for adult size, but you can adjust that and make it for each size you want. For this hat, I used this yarn, Alize Midi, that's a worsted weight yarn, and 2 number of hooks, 4.5 millimeters hook for the brim and 5 millimeters hook for the body. If you're ready, let's get started. For the beginning, with smaller hook, make a slip knot and make 10 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. These chains determine the height of your brim, and if you want to have a higher brim, you can add more chains. Now, start row 1 of the brim, skip the first chain and make 1 single crochet into second chain from the hook. Go to the next chain, make 1 single crochet into that. Again, go to the next chain, make 1 single crochet into that, and repeat that work. You should make 1 single crochet into each chain of foundation chains. Now, I have 9 stitches in total, 1 less than the foundation chains. Now make 1 chain and turn the work and start row 2 of the brim. We should make 1 single crochet into the first stitch here under both loops of that. Then go to the next stitch here and make 1 single crochet into back loop of that, not under both loops. Insert the hook into back loop only. Here, make 1 single crochet. Again, go to the next stitch and insert the hook into the back loop of that and make 1 single crochet. One more time. Go to the back loop of the next stitch here and make 1 single crochet. And repeat that work. Make 1 back loop only single crochet into each of next stitches, except the last stitch. Insert the hook into the back loop here, not under 2 loops, and make 1 single crochet. And now for the last stitch, we should make 1 single crochet under both loops, such as the first stitch, and row 2 is finished, and we have 1 single crochet at the beginning, 1 single crochet at the end, and 7 back loop only single crochets in the middle of the row. Now for the beginning of next row, make 1 chain, turn the work and repeat row 2. 1 single crochet under both loops of the first stitch, 1 single crochet into the back loop of middle stitches. And now 1 single crochet under both loops of the last stitch. Row 3 is finished. And make 1 chain, turn the work, and again repeat row 2. We should repeat this row 2 several times until the length of this band reach the desired circumference, and the number of these rows should be a multiple of 5. So I will repeat row 2 in a multiple of 5 until reach the desired circumference, and then I'll come back. I made 70 rows of single crochets in total, and now the length of this band has reached my desired circumference, and in this part I should join these 2 edges together, the first row and the last row. So fold the band in half and put row 1 on the last row and make 1 chain. And now insert the hook into the first stitch from last row under both loops of that, and then go to the first stitch of row 1 and join them together with 1 slip stitch. Again, Go to the next stitch from last row and insert the hook into remaining loop of next stitch from row 1, and grab the yarn and pull through this loop on the hook to create one slip stitch, and join these 2 stitches together and repeat that work. Join next 2 stitches with 1 slip stitch. Again, insert the hook under both loops of next stitch from last row and into remaining loop of next stitch from row 1, and join them together with a slip stitch and repeat that work, and join all stitches of last row to front stitches from row 1 with slip stitch. And now I have one circle that's used as the brim of the hat, and you can see this invisible join, and now I should turn the work so that these slip stitches are placed inside the hat, and my brim is ready. And now we should start the body of the hat around this edge. So remove the hook and continue the work with larger hook. Make 1 chain to start the first round of the body, and now make 1 single crochet here into this space, joining space, or here. Then make 1 single crochet at top of first row of the brim here under these 2 loops, and hide this tail through the work. Make 1 single crochet. Go to the next row and make 1 single crochet at top of that into this hole. Again, go to the next row of the brim and insert the hook under these 2 loops at top of the 3rd row of the brim, and make 1 single crochet, and then make 1 single crochet at top of next row here into this hole, and repeat that work. 1 single crochet at top of next row under these 2 loops, and 1 single crochet into this hole at top of next row of the brim, and continue this work and make 1 single crochet at top of each row of the brim, and the number of these single crochets should be equal to the number of rows of the brim at the end, and I repeat that work until the end. After making 70 single crochets, we should make 1 slip stitch into the first single crochet, and now round 1 is finished. And start the second round of the body with 1 chain and 1 single crochet into same stitch. Now make 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3, and make 1 cluster stitch with 4 incomplete double crochets into each of these 4 stitches. So yarn over, insert the hook into the next stitch, and yarn over, pull up a loop, and pull through 2, but don't complete the first double crochet. Yarn over, go to the next stitch, and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, again don't complete the double crochet, and yarn over, go to the next stitch, and repeat that work. Make 1 incomplete double crochet, and repeat that work for the last stitch. Now I have 5 loops on the hook and 4 incomplete double crochet. Yarn over and pull through all of these 5 loops, and then make 1 chain. After that, go to the next stitch, make 1 single crochet. Again, make 3 chains and make 1 cluster stitch. Yarn over, go to the next stitch, make 1 incomplete double crochet, and repeat that work for each of next 3 stitches. Now I have 4 incomplete double crochets. Yarn over, pull through all loops on the hook and make 1 chain. And we should repeat this sequence. Go to the next stitch, make 1 single crochet, then make 3 chains and make 1 cluster stitch with 4 incomplete double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then complete this cluster stitch and make 1 chain. And repeat this sequence. Make 1 single crochet into the next, then chain 3 and make 1 incomplete double crochet into each of next 4 stitches and collect them together and make 1 chain, and continue this sequence until the end. I made 1 cluster stitch and 1 chain at the end, and now make 1 slip stitch into first single crochet to complete the second round of the body. Now for start round 3, make 1 chain and turn the work to wrong side of the hat. And now I should make 1 single crochet into this chain 1 space after the cluster stitch here. Chain 3 and make 1 cluster stitch into this chain 3 space. Yarn over, insert the hook into the space and make 1 incomplete double crochet, 2, 3, and 4. Now yarn over, pull through all loops on the hook and make 1 chain. Okay. Now skip the next single crochet and make 1 single crochet into next chain 1 space here after the cluster stitch of previous round. Then make 3 chains and go to the next chain 3 space here and make 1 cluster stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yarn over, pull through all loops on the hook and make 1 chain. Again, skip single crochet and make 1 single crochet into this chain 1 space between single crochet and cluster here. Chain 3 and make 1 cluster stitch into next chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yarn over, pull through all loops and make 1 chain. This sequence should be repeated until the end. We should make 1 single crochet into each chain 1 space between single crochet and cluster stitch here, and then chain 3 and make 1 cluster stitch into each chain 3 space, and after that make 1 chain. Continue this sequence until the end of the round. Round 3 is finished, and after last cluster and last chain 1 space I should make 1 slip stitch at top of first single crochet, then make 1 chain and again turn the work to right side of the hat and repeat previous round. Make 1 single crochet into this chain 1 space after the cluster of previous round, chain 3 and make 1 cluster stitch into next chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yarn over, pull through all loops on the hook and make 1 chain. Repeat that work. Skip next single crochet and make 1 single crochet into the next chain 1 space between the single crochet and cluster and make 3 chains, and after that make 1 cluster stitch into the next chain 3 space. 2, 3, and 4, and yarn over, pull through all loops and then make 1 chain. And we should continue this work, and after that at the end make 1 slip stitch into the first single crochet. These 2 rounds, round 3 and round 4, should be repeated several times until reach the desired height for the hat. And in this pattern we should skip all of single crochets and cluster stitches and work into chain 1 spaces and chain 3 spaces only. Continue this sequence, and at the end of the round make 1 slip stitch here, and then repeat these 2 rounds, round 3 and round 4, until reach the desired height from the start of the brim. I made 4 repeats of round 3 and round 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and now I'm ready to decrease the top of the hat. So make 1 chain and turn the work to wrong side of the hat, and then make 1 single crochet into this chain 1 space here, and after that make 2 chains only. We should decrease the number of chains from 3 to 2 in this part, and then go to the chain 3 space here and make 3 incomplete double crochets, not 4. Yarn over, insert the hook and pull up a loop, pull through 2, and repeat that work 2 more times to have 3 incomplete double crochets. Now I have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all of them to create 1 cluster stitch, and then make 1 chain. Now skip next single crochet and repeat this work. Go to the chain 1 space between these 2 stitches here, make 1 single crochet, 2 chains only, and 1 cluster with 3 incomplete double crochet into the chain 3 space. 1, 2 and 3, and yarn over, pull through all of these 4 loops on the hook and make 1 chain, and repeat that work. Skip single crochet, go to the chain 1 space between single crochet and cluster stitch here, make 1 single crochet, 2 chains only, and 3 incomplete double crochet into the chain 3 space. 1, 2 and 3, and then collect them together and make 1 chain. These 2 stitches should be repeated until the end of the row. At the end, make 1 slip stitch into the first single crochet, make 1 chain, and turn the work to right side of the hat. And now I should make 1 single crochet into this chain 1 space, and after that make 1 chain only. Then go to the chain 2 space of previous round and make 2 incomplete double crochets, 1 and 2, and collect them together and make 1 chain, and repeat that work. Go to the chain 1 space after the single crochet, make 1 single crochet, 1 chain only, and go to the chain 2 space of previous round and make 2 incomplete double crochets and collect them together to have a cluster stitch, and then make 1 chain, and repeat that work. We should make 1 single crochet into each chain 1 space, and after that make 1 chain and 2 incomplete double crochets into each chain 2 space, and after that collect these loops on the hook together and make 1 chain, and continue this sequence until the end. I made 1 slip stitch into the first single crochet. Now make 1 chain and again turn the work to wrong side of the hat. Make 1 single crochet into this chain 1 space here, the last chain 1 space of previous round, and after that, without chaining, go to the chain 1 space here and make 2 incomplete double crochets, 1 and 2, and now yarn over, pull through 3 loops on the hook, and again don't make any chain and repeat that sequence. Skip the next single crochet and make 1 single crochet into the chain 1 space between single crochet and cluster of previous round. Without chaining, go to the chain 1 space here and make 2 incomplete double crochets and collect them together. Again, don't make any chain and repeat these 2 stitches. Skip the single crochet, make 1 single crochet into the chain 1 space, and skip the cluster stitch and make 1 cluster with 2 incomplete double crochets into the chain 1 space, and repeat that work. In this round we don't need to make any chain, and we should repeat these 2 stitches until the end of the round. At the end, make 1 slip stitch into the first single crochet and make 1 chain, turn the work to right side of the hat, and start next round with 1 decrease single crochet over these 2 stitches. Insert a hook into front loop of the first stitch here, and go to the front loop of next stitch and yarn over, pull through these 2 loops, and after that yarn over, pull through next 2 loops. Again, decrease next 2 stitches together. Insert the hook into the front loop of next stitch and directly go to the front loop of the next stitch and yarn over, pull through these 2 loops, and then yarn over, pull through next 2 loops. One more time. Insert the hook into the front loop of next stitch and into the front loop of the next stitch and yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook, and then yarn over, pull through next 2 loops. And we should continue this work and decrease each 2 stitches of previous round together until the end of the round. At the end, make 1 slip stitch into first decrease single crochet, and now this hole become very small, and we should close that with same yarn. So I should make 1 chain and cut the yarn and pull this yarn tightly, and after that you should turn the work to wrong side and weave in this tail through all stitches of last round, and then close the hole tightly and secure that with some stitches to close that hole completely. I attached a pom-pom at top of my hat, and now my beautiful beanie hat is ready. You can make this hat for each size you want. I hope this video will be useful for you. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video. Have a nice day.